Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown. I am back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. So I'm not in a motel in Wales anymore. I'm back in my cider shed, which is great because I love my cider shed. However, in this cold, wet weather, being in a motel room does have its advantages. Like it's warm and it's dry. And also, I have to say, my cider shed right now is full of shit. I can barely get in here. I need to have a good clean out because I've got some stuff to put in there as well. I nearly broke the car getting everything back from Herefordshire/Wales this afternoon. But we're going to try something that we picked up this morning. And it was from Gregg's Pit. Gregg's Pit. So I spent some time with James Marsden this morning. It was very, very nice indeed. And he was very excited. So he just finished pressing this last weekend. And he had several things keeving. This is the 2020 Dabinett and Yarlington mill. So he had this blended. It was keeving. He had several things keeving actually. And the lids were popping off. There was some vigorous keeving going on. Yes, indeed. He was going to have to actually rack off today, get the clear juice out from under the Chapon Brun, for the brown cap. But if you don't know what keeving is, you'll have to look it up. Can't be able to explain now. I'll talk about it at some future point. But this is a keeved cider, so in the French style, if you like. And he also gave me, he got a little bit of the juice out, and we had a little sip of it as well. And by gum, it was very, very tasty indeed. It was. So yeah, very interesting. Had a nice chat with him. Not a great year for pears, so quite low actually in terms of pear volume, perry juice. But actually a good year for cider, it seemed. So anyway, let's forget about that. That's 2021. This is 2020. So, just to spice things up a bit, I came back with this in the car this afternoon. It's not super cold, and it's had a good old shake. That means I'm probably going to get covered in sticky Yarlington Mill and Dabinett cider, which is 6% ABV. There you go. I love his labels. They're beautiful. It's simple, not much information, but, you know, very clear, very nice, aesthetically pleasing. Me like a lot. So yeah, I forgot the plastic cup as well. I should have brought the plastic cup back. So anyway, shall we open this mofo? Yes, please, Chris. All right. I think it's going to blow up on me. On James is always very, very, he does this a lot. So it takes me quite a long time. So I may have to edit this film down a bit if it takes me 20 minutes to unscrew this wire. Let's have a look. Come on, wire. Come on, wire. Oh, it's hurt me finger, that. Yes. Yes, that knacks. Come on. Right, is this going to blow up? Oh, not so far. Let's get the glass ready though. Oh, pop. Oh, you know what? It's got some fizz, but it didn't go everywhere. It's had a good old shake up in the car. I think he's judged that very well in terms of the sparkle, if you like. Nice colour, really nice colour. I mean, unfiltered. I mean, that is very turbid, but it's had a good old shake up in the car. Remember, and there's going to be yeast in there because it finishes fermentation in bottle, so it's pet nat. But gorgeous colour. I mean, marmalade sort of colour. That probably would have been better if it could have sat and settled a bit. But you know, so be it. 'Tis what it is. But yeah, look, that's a great colour. Very nice. Very nice. When that settles out, it's going to be beautiful. And that head is retaining as well, isn't it? Lovely fine bubbles. Beautiful. So far, so good. Let's smell it. Ooh, lovely. It smells like the juice we drank this morning tasted. It really does. It's got that keef thing about it. That lovely, lovely sort of baked apple ta-ta-tan character. It really does. It's wonderful rich apple on the nose. Really nice. Bag, those bubbles are awesome. Yeah, I almost get that hint of like sweet pastry as well about it, which I love. It smells great. It smells like a beautiful apple dessert with pastry. Me like a lot. So let's try it. It's all about the trying. Let's try it. Big bubbles in the mouth. Big bubbles in the mouth. lovely, juicy cider. Lovely, juicy, rich Keeve cider. Beautiful bubbles. That is great. I can tell you that already. It's a good job because I bought quite a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yes, my friend. Bingo. We have a winner. Low acidity. Really low acidity. But Dabinett and Yarlington Mill, both Somerset bittersweet, both low in acid, you know. Not super tannic this either, but it does macerate, which will soften some of the tannins. But there is some there, but not loads. I mean, this is like, I mean, anybody who says they don't like cider, if you gave them this, they'd be like, actually, can I change my mind? I do like cider because that is flipping great. A great example of his Dabinett and Yarlington Mill. It really is, really, really is, and it does remind me a lot of what we tried this morning in the fermenter under the Chapeau Blanc during at post Keeve, at the end of the Keeve, if you like. Good stuff. Good stuff. Lots of people are going to be very happy at Christmas with a bottle of that. They really are. Feels like it's going to be quite light. Then that richness, those natural sugars kick in. Those natural apple sugars, and it's just very, very, very tasty indeed. Me like a lot. Thank you, James. Thank you very much indeed. And we still got another cider to try from him. No, tell a lie. Another perry to try from him, actually. 2 perries to try, in fact. One of which I only got 2 cases because I got there a bit late and there wasn't very many. So I only bagged 12 bottles. Make that 11 bottles because I'm going to open one here. And I might even keep them for myself, depending. And then we got the Blakely Red Button Oldfield. Lots of cases of that. Quite a lot of that as well. So I think I'll try that next film, just because I've got so many of them and I want to start selling them immediately, so I know what they taste like. So yeah, cracking stuff we like. Well done, James. Alright guys, thank you for joining me back in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.